And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, I'm going to be re-recording something that didn't record. It recorded, but I accidentally recorded for several hours, and I tried YouTube's in-house editing program, and well, that just doesn't seem to work at all. Anyway, we're going to be going into Europa, and we're going to be doing oh god, if I can find it, destination. Do you know, after spending like 2 months off for Destiny, I'm a bit confused about what's going on for this season. Like these individual battlegrounds, or to go to the battleground. I had so much fun when I did one at battlegrounds, but I've been away for several days and I don't really remember any of it, and so I'm a bit confused about what's going on where. But we're going to jump in and get this pinnacle, do this again. So I did it with the hunter, and yeah, literally everything failed. So yeah. Also, I am going to probably be upgrading my iron Ticuu'sm set, just because, you know, max it out because it's awesome. If you could just turn this into, you know, the that's, you know, any set you wanted, to be awesome, but you can't. You're stuck to, like, I mean, out of all these sets, these are just ones you get from the store, really, which is such a shame, because there's, I mean, out of all these, there's maybe like 3 really good armor sets, and the rest you can't utilise. It's okay if you want to grab, say, the Vanguard set. You can run any Vanguard set you've ever had from that point backwards, and ornaments. Anyway, we're going to go. Let's have a look. Let's go. Oh, do I have them? Transversal steps. Yeah, transversal steps. Alright, we're going to go 81. Oh, 81. What shall we do? 81, 57. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's pop that. I don't think I've got enough money. Or any upgrades. That's cool. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's keep. Should we keep the tarantula on? It was given as a gift, or I found it, is what I mean, yesterday. We're going for. I can't even have. Oh, I can. I can put some glimmer gain on. Okay. I didn't know I had enough money to do that. Anyway. Alright, guys. Sorry. So, right, we're on Arc. Right, what class shall we be? Actually, shall we just do... let's do... I'm worried I'm going to fly off at map if I do. I'm going to fly off at map if I start doing this, not be able to land it properly. Anyway, here we go. Transversal steps for the speed and the little bit of height. Because last season, mobility was a go-to. Now it's resilience. And, oh, I'm struggling a bit. Well, I won't say I'm struggling. I like the high resilience, is what I'm saying. I do not like... I like the high resilience in PvP, but in... I miss my mobility in every asset of the game. But... this diaphragm was nice, that was good. Well, I was given, I found it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, it was dropped. It's nice, I think I've got a couple, but snapshot and long range, not bad, eh? I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. No, I had unstoppable on it, but I probably want something like... do I have a bow on? I think I do now. Let's have fast bow reload. Fast bow reload. Also, can someone answer me a question, guys? You know these things. I love using these. So these new ones for this new season, do these wells drop just from the battlegrounds? Can anyone answer me that, please? I know not many people comment. Also, you know, right now I'm uploading a set of 3 strikes I did. And during those strikes I kept saying I tied away. Now, I'd had some sleeping tablets, but usually they don't work. But it were a combination. I've been awake for like something like 6 days, plus taking those sleeping tablets. I was starting to feel tired. So I said, after I finished, I went to bed, okay? I took 2 more sleeping tablets, went to bed. Okay, now, there's something a bit freaky I've been doing at night. I want to know what's out there. Spirits, demons, don't believe any of that. If they exist, I think they're probably extra-dimensional beings from higher or lower or alternative dimensions trying to make contact, or accidentally sweeping through. Or maybe it's time folding back in on itself, like a figure 8, like time so pinches itself, and, you know, so someone from the year 20 million is interceding in the year now, when you see a ghost, that's just time tweaking back on itself by accident. But anyway, I did consciously ask for any entities, demons, or aliens, dimensional beings to make themselves present, okay? And because I'm getting tired of not knowing. And anyway, basically what I said was, has anyone seen Bleach, where the second mode, the most powerful mode, Bleach the anime, is when they go into the Bonkai, and so that was my battle cry. It's like Bonkai. Whenever I say shit like that, I'm like, that means I'm not fucking around. I dare you to. Oh shit. That means I'm not paying attention. So in my head, and I was saying this out loud, I'm like, when I say Bonkai, I don't care. I'm threatening you. If there's anything here, I'm threatening you. Anyway, yesterday I was sleepwalking 4 times. I found myself. I woke up in 4 extraordinarily odd places. First time I woke up, I was just stood in the middle of the kitchen. I was stood in the middle of the kitchen, in front of a bowl of cream and chocolate sponges. I don't eat much sweet stuff. I wasn't eating them. I was just stood there. But waking up, just waking up, it's so weird. Oh crap! I'm too late for that one. Yeah, just waking up is weird. You know when you've been asleep and you just wake up and you're like, oh, I'm now in the middle of the kitchen. What can I do about that? You know what I mean? Not much really, but. Point was, yeah, I just stood there in the middle of the kitchen. So I went back to bed. Okay, I didn't bring any food with me. Okay. The next, I think it was like I don't know exactly how long later, but I actually somehow I guess I must have took more sleep. I know you only meant to take like two per night, but sometimes I take like the entire bottle because that's how bad my insomnia is. Anyway, what happened was I don't know how long it was since. But anyway, I went back to sleep, or at least laid back down, and then I was asleep, and then the next time I woke up, I was just sat in the middle of my bed, my back was straight up, and my legs were crossed. There was a bowl of cream on my bed with chocolate sponges in it, and below another bowl, an empty bowl on the floor at the side of my bed, where the cream was running into the bowl. Now that was weird in itself. The problem is that the cream was running out of the bowl on my bed, but the bowl on my bed wasn't full of cream. So I don't know how. It would have had to have been constantly poured out and over. Yeah. These are just 2 of the. What was the? See, I'm losing my memory now on what happened. These 2 freaked me out. The one sat up. I mean, it's freaking up just waking up in the middle of the kitchen, just stood there. But like sat on your bed in your bedroom, with your legs just crossed and your back straight, as if you're like in classroom paying attention, and then just waking up to a bowl of cream just pouring down the bed into another bowl. But again, what you need to understand is that there wasn't enough cream in the bowl. I couldn't. The physics didn't work. Is what I'm saying. So that freaked me out. So what was the third one? The third time I was back downstairs. I don't know how long this happened in a period, because I'm used to spending more than a week awake at a time. If I'm lucky, I might get an hour sleep per week, and that includes like those hours where you're still aware of everything going on. I very rarely enter REM sleep. Jesus Christ, this might be why. Because when I enter REM sleep, I do, some dark shit happens. Maybe I don't know. Suffice to say, it was a creepy thing, and if anyone's... So maybe I shouldn't threaten demons, or alien entities, or dimensional beings. Is that what... Is anyone got advice for me? Don't threaten the demons. Don't force them to show themselves, because they might not be around. But anyway, yeah. And it happened 4 separate times, and my third time I was again down in the kitchen. What was I doing? There's 3 totally unrelated food items piled up on top of each other. That's right, there was a Tupperware of cooked spaghetti, there was a flask, and a piece of uncooked breaded haddock. All in their in their boxes or containers or whatever. But not oh, they explode even when you hit them with other shit. That's cool. Yeah, they were just on top of each other. Unrelated foods that had nothing to each other. All in the packets, all piled up on top of each other on a worktop. So if I can't remember what the 4th one was. don't know. I don't know. I went back to bed and just I didn't really do. Oh, I guess I tried to go back to sleep, I guess. Although I did sleep last night. Probably massive amount of sleep, I would say. Maybe that caused my behaviour, but it never actually was. But the thing is, I'm surprised. I can vaguely remember these. What I'm telling you is not all of it, because with lack of sleep comes great responsibility. No, with lack of sleep is a massive amount of memory loss. This is a real problem for me, because I often I forget hours and hours of my day, well, it's longer periods I forget. The more it's longer periods I forget, the more I'm awake. So yeah, go figure. But if anyone's got any advice. About if I'm being fucked around with by dimensional beings or I'm just sleepwalking, you know, ghosts and demons, probably don't think they're real, but man, this, you know, weird shit like this happens, it sort of changes your perspective a bit. Not really, but all these stories we hear of demons, I honestly think they're at best extra dimensional beings, just aliens basically from dimensions. I mean, what mathematically, I think we know there's 11, don't we? I mean, what do we live in? 3 dimensions plus time plus space-time, so 4, maybe 5, depending on how you interpret that. Then you've got all the different types of energies you can break into and see through. So I know that's in our dimension, but quantum physics works a whole different. We're quite close to the realm of physics, so that's why it's called quantum, I guess. That's not why it's called quantum, but you get my point. What we're going for? I'm glad I'm wearing these boots just for a little bit. It's the Warlock. It can be really fast, but it's kind of lost its way on. What am I trying to shoot at? What am I missing? I did this last time. I'm going to go back there. Could have probably made that jump in one go, what do you think? Not even close. Do that, and get some more. There we go. I like this new boat. I want to. So you've got to kill Guardians to see what you get out of it, but I think if you just shoot it and then shoot it again with normal. Does it have to be the bow again, or does it have to be. Oh, it can be anything, I think. Yeah, as long as it's charged. Okay. Maybe that's what we're doing. I like the necrotic grips, to be honest. I really like the necrotics. Pure energy in it. Like what we're shooting at reactors. Okay, I'm missing something there. Now we have like so I'm doing this, guys, again because I recorded this for like 22 minutes long, and then it carried on recording, and I got like a 2-hour black screen. Went in to edit it using their own thing, which I've never done before. It looked pretty simple. Follow instructions. But yeah, nothing. Yeah, look at that, that was cool. So I got charged with a bow, boom, one shot, explodes everything around, boom, back it. I love how they all shoot out and stuff. Like, there is energy, look, it's like energy, they all shoot out and then retracting me down. I want that grenade launcher. No, I don't. I want that rocket launcher from the latest raid. I really want it bad. I want that scout rifle from. I want it all. Guys, come on. Someone wants to raid with me. I know you do. Come on, all these videos you watch. Come on. I'm a good player. It's just I think what it is I used to do thousands of raids in year 1, and I was always one of the ones. Eventually, I was always the ones that did them like flawless, like you did them without making mistakes. And so because we enjoyed doing them, we'd do them. Me and my crew would do all the hard ones, roll them out in like 20 minutes, get all the best gear, and then we'd actually take other people through. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But taking other people through, what that does is makes 25-minute raid turn into a 2-hour raid, 12-hour raid, sorry. That does. Once I do this, get more protection like that they're doing actually. Alright, come on, where are you? How's the red? Okay, he's gotta get shut down. Why don't you get shut down? What's alive? Where are you, sunshine? Gotta be around there somewhere. Gotta be. Alright. Screwed that up. Come on. It's a nice handgun, but this bow, it's kind of cool, but it don't look good, but it feels a bit wonky, wimpy, wonky, winky. You know what I mean? It don't feel strong, but it's cool. Well, it's not, is it? It's not a strong bow. It's days prior to the doom damage and then the explosion of the second round. I've used I've got the Sleepwalking at the moment. I've not used one yet in a long time. I got the new one. It looks I like. It's not great, but it looks cool. Like the new one, not this one. It's all triangular and it looks really cool. Oh my god, that's what I got. Are you kidding me? So good job, your deletion fuel surplus. What we're going into? What can we? Do you know? Still haven't got anything back from Bungie screw-ups with the exotics. A lot of catalysts have disappeared from my exotics I owned, and I've never been able to get them back. What's the tactical scout rifle? It's a minder tool. Yeah, all 3 of mine disappeared from my vaults, and I'm not impressed about that. Ooh, shall we do? Oh, come on, let's do. Come on, let's do Ace of Spades. This thing's a beauty. It's a little bit. So look, it feels great to use, but it also feels a little bit fidgety because of its weight. But man, it feels great, doesn't it? When you see it glowing and you get all that good shit. All that good shit, you get all that good shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, reforging the past. See, I can't remember parts of this campaign. Save the close before it's too late. I don't remember that. Oh, is that the one you go when you go meet your grandfather's head and you do some shit? Yeah, probably. I never come here anymore, guys, to Europa. Well, I ain't played for weeks, for a while, but let's just grab all these we can, and I don't really need to. But also,
you have seen
I want to travel down to
city.
because I want to see if we've got any new things to get for our abilities. I'm just curious. So guys, I've told you the story. Possible sleepwalking, possible possession. I'd love your feedback on it, guys. See what you think. Because that was me. Look, I've been threatening. I think these things exist, but probably not as spirits or demons. But I think, I mean, in our galaxy, 100,000 light years across. Think about this. Light travels 186,000 miles in 1 second. So in 1 year, it travels 6 trillion miles in 1 year. 6 trillion miles light travels in 1 year, and it still takes 100,000 years to cross our galaxy. There's some galaxies that are 15 million light years in diameter. Our galaxy's got an average of about 400 billion star systems. Okay, probably something like, well, it's in the excess of trillions of planets. Okay, so come on, guys, don't you want to leave? Oh God, and this is why I suffer from severe depression, because of this one. There's a handful of facts, but they're always facts on a scale which I can't seem to solve. Even people like Elon Musk can't solve it. I mean, and he's got the resource. If I had the resources, I'd be setting up either a dueling company, or I'd invest all my money into SpaceX, and then expand on I'd set up a department for experimental space travel, and that would be, can we find a way to tear holes in space-time, whether you want to call it hyperspace, transwarp, warp drive. But I believe we will be travelling faster than the speed of light at some point in our distant future, if we can develop a powerful enough energy source to tear fabric. And we know stars can do it. Big enough stars can do it. Black holes obviously is an example of that. Quantum entanglement. I mean, the quantum particles jumping in and out of our universe to somewhere while keeping linkable information about itself in our universe. Something's got to give. We've got to be able to figure it out at some point. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know, guys. Was I possessed? Was I just sleepwalking? This is someone who suffered from insomnia for close to 20 years now, and it's been at its worst for about the last 10 to 12, and in particular the last sort of 5 or 6. Sleepwalking is not something I don't often do, and that's because I very rarely sleep. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Guys, I'd love it if you share the channel. I'd love it if you could subscribe. I'd love it if you could get this channel out as much as possible. Because I know a lot of people like my armor sets, and I'm the only one that does it. And I'm sorry that I've been away for a little bit, guys. It's just, I think I'm losing my goddamn mind. No, I'm existential crisis and all. It's what you do when you're trying to figure out how to save humanity. How do I do it? How do I save you all? How do I save me? How do I save this universe and this galaxy when I don't have the resources or the intellect to do it? Except I still feel like it's my responsibility, and I don't know why. But I don't know where to even begin. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I'd love your subscription, guys. I don't make any money. It'd be nice to make money on this channel. I just don't think it's as good. I just don't think it's good enough quality to do that. But other people, they charge and talk. I don't want to charge you guys for anything. Advertisements, maybe donations. I don't know. Something to make the money back, because I've had a lot of things break on me recently. Every time I think I'm set up, new hard drives, new computer, and things break, and new sound. Anyway, guys, thank you. Share the video, that would be awesome. Leave comments, let me know, was I possessed? Am I lying? Am I talking shit? Did I make all that up? I'd love to get your feedback on it. I don't know why I would lie about that, because it really freaks me out just waking up in Midland where I wasn't expecting to be. Usually I don't wake up because I'm awake all the time, so usually if I'm in bed and I'm awake and I go downstairs, I know I've gone downstairs. Luckily I was so tired, combined with sleeping tablets was enough to, I think I took like 4 or 5 to make sure I went to sleep. But waking up in stood in the middle of the kitchen, and then waking up again, sat up dead straight. There were 2 more times, the third one with the different food items, and the 4th time I can't even remember. I think I woke up laid around, curled up around the toilet. That's it, yeah. I woke up, curled up around, I was laid on the floor in the fetal position, wrapped around the basin of the toilet. That was it. I used to do that when I was a child, actually, now that I think about it. Only once or twice. Anyway, guys, I am saying goodbye this time, I promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. So cheers.